Want fresh food at home with minimal effort? Here are 10 easy foods to grow, perfect for beginners. Want fresh food at home with minimal effort? Here are 10 easy foods to grow, perfect for beginners. If you've got a backyard, a balcony, or a sunny window, you can get started this weekend and be harvesting sooner than you think. I'm Jacqueline Worrell. I'll walk you through quick wins that give big returns. Designed for every kind of space, cramped apartments, modest patios, sprawling yards. I'll explain what each plant needs. Set up in containers, set up in the ground, quick troubleshooting. No fancy tools, no complicated schedules, just practical steps you can follow tonight. Tell me your space, apartment, yard, indoors, outdoors. I'll suggest a simple starter setup so I can point you to the best first crop for your spot. Lettuce is the ultimate beginner win. It grows fast, tolerates container life, and you can plant several small pots. Stagger them for a steady supply. Use the cut and come again method. Snip outer leaves. Let the center keep producing for repeated harvests. Choose a shallow pot with good drainage and add a loose, fertile potting mix. Lettuce roots don't need depth. Plant seeds or seedlings in partial sun. Morning sun and afternoon shade to avoid bolting and heat. Keep soil consistently moist. Lettuce hates drying out and turns bitter if stressed. Feed lightly every few weeks to keep leaves tender and lush. Space pots so air circulates. It helps prevent mildew and slugs. In cool seasons, lettuce thrives outdoors. In hot summers, move pots to shade or a bright window. Harvest frequently. It regrows fast, instant gratification. Start with loose leaf varieties, grate raw or lightly sautéed. Radishes are the speed demons. Many mature in 3 to 4 weeks, giving fast momentum for beginners. They do well in shallow containers, sown directly into window boxes. Balcony planters work great too. Use loose, well-draining soil and keep it evenly moist. Compacted soil makes odd roots. Sow seeds thinly and thin seedlings as they grow. Each root needs room to swell crisp. Radishes prefer cool weather, spring and fall. In summer, they may bolt or turn woody. Try mixes with white, purple, and classic red roots. They brighten dishes and your garden. Harvest at the right size. Wait too long and they get hot, pithy, or split. Don't toss the greens. They're peppery in salads or sautéed. Plant successive rounds every couple weeks for ongoing harvests. Thinning, watering, quick picking builds confidence. Green onions are incredibly easy. Save root ends, sprout them in water, then move to soil for ongoing harvests. Use a small pot with good drainage and a light potting mix. Keep moisture steady. Place in bright sun if possible. They tolerate partial shade but grow faster with more light. Harvest by trimming outer stalks and let the center regrow, or pull whole plants and replant new pieces. A mild monthly feed or a handful of compost keeps them vigorous. If growth slows, repot a size up. Perfect for tacos, stir-fries, and quick garnishes. Every kitchen should keep a pot on the sill. Windowsill gardening that rewards you in days. Herbs like basil, mint, and parsley are perfect for small spaces with big flavor. Basil is forgiving and prolific. Parsley is slower to start, but steady and productive in small pots. Mint grows aggressively. Keep it in its own pot or a divided planter. Use a nutrient-rich, well-draining potting mix. Give regular sunlight. Basil especially loves warmth and full sun. Pinch basil tips to keep it bushy and delay flowering. Plant parsley slightly deeper and keep the soil evenly moist in bright, indirect light. Mint is nearly unstoppable. Trim often. The more you cut, the more it gives. Feed mildly and repot occasionally to refresh roots. Start with a trio: basil, parsley, mint. Then expand as you get comfortable. Cherry tomatoes shine in containers. Choose compact patio varieties. Use a 5 to 10 gallon pot, rich potting mix, and slow-release fertilizer. Tomatoes are hungry. Place in full sun. Aim for 6 to 8 hours daily. Support with a stake, cage, or trellis to keep fruit off soil and improve airflow. Water deeply and consistently. Uneven watering causes cracking and blossom end rot. Mulch to steady moisture. Pinch suckers to focus energy, or skip it. Cherries often still yield heavily. Harvest regularly. Ripe cherries are sweet and perfect for snacking off the vine. Short on space? Use a hanging basket or narrow balcony planter with a compact variety. A bit more attention, but the reward is undeniable. Sun-warm cherries, unlike store-bought. Zucchini is a production powerhouse. One plant can yield dozens. It needs space, full sun, and consistent water. Best in beds or large containers. Use at least 10 to 15 gallons for bush types. Plant in rich soil amended with compost and watered deeply to build strong roots. Pollinators love the flowers. Avoid spraying when blooms are open. If fruit sets poorly, hand pollinate. Pick at 6 to 8 inches. Oversized fruits get seedy and tough. Rotate or replace soil each season and space plants. Crowding invites mildew. Sauté, grill, spiralize, or bake into bread. One plant can keep you stocked for weeks. Spinach prefers cool weather and grows quickly. Perfect for spring and fall containers or shaded beds. Use nutrient-rich, well-draining soil. Sow densely for baby leaves or thin for full-sized. Keep soil moist and pick outer leaves to prolong production. Don't pull the whole plant unless replanting. Spinach bolts in heat. Give morning sun and afternoon shade. Regular watering keeps leaves tender. Succession plant every couple weeks for a steady supply through cool seasons. Use raw in salads, blend into smoothies, or lightly sauté as a side. Containers respond to a little compost or diluted fertilizer. Watch for leaf miners and slugs and act early. A deep window box or a couple of 2 to 3 gallon pots can produce plenty quickly. Potatoes are easy in bags or buckets. Small footprint, big underground harvest. Start with sprouted seed potatoes, or supermarket potatoes with eyes. Plant a few inches deep in loose mix. Pick 10 to 15 gallon containers or sturdy fabric bags with great drainage. As shoots emerge, hill soil around stems to form more tubers. Give full sun and even moisture, damp, not waterlogged, and feed with a balanced fertilizer or compost tea. Watch for blight, rotate or replace sterile mix yearly. Harvest when foliage yellows, or dig early for new potatoes. Lifting a bag to a pile of fresh potatoes is surprisingly satisfying, and tastier than store-bought. Peppers, bell or chili, love warmth, thrive in containers, and reward patience with steady fruit. Use 3 to 5 gallon pots for compact types. Larger for big bells. Fill with rich, well-draining soil and feed steadily. Place in a sunny spot with 6+ hours. Start seedlings indoors or use warm microclimates. Water consistently but avoid waterlogged pots. Let the surface dry slightly between deep waterings. Pinch early flower clusters to build roots and foliage. Watch for aphids and caterpillars. Row cover can help early. Pollination comes from wind and insects. Harvest green for mild flavor or fully colored for sweetness. Containers are portable. Bring peppers in if frost threatens. Crunchy bells or fiery chilies. Productive, vibrant, and patio perfect. Strawberries excel in hanging baskets, pots, and small beds. Sweet, sun-warmed fruit in a compact footprint. Choose ever-bearing, day-neutral, or alpine types. Great even for windowsill planters. Use high-quality, well-draining mix. Feed lightly. Give full sun. In hot climates, morning sun with afternoon shade helps. Water regularly. Shallow roots dry fast. Trim runners to focus fruit, or root them in nearby pots. Net ripe berries or hang baskets out of reach. Refresh potting soil every couple of years and rotate varieties. Protected plants can return year after year. Fresh balcony strawberries are sweet, juicy, and instantly rewarding. A big visual payoff for minimal space. Let's make fresh food simple, fast, and fun. Tell me your space, apartment, yard, indoors, or outdoors, and I'll suggest a simple starter setup tailored to you. Share a photo of your spot in the comments, and I'll point you to your best first crop. Subscribe for more seed-to-plate wins. See you in the garden.